Dear parents, I hope you're keeping safe and well. Over the last few weeks, we've been discussing the difference between hard skills and soft skills and how they both complement each other. This week, we're going to be focused on financial intelligence, and I've invited a special guest to share his view and why he feels that this is an important concept to develop from an early age.
Hello, my name is Chijioke Ani. I'm a senior cybersecurity consultant and a father. I've been invited to talk about my favorite chapter in this book, chapter 7. This chapter in particular has helped me in some serious discussions with my children, being able to explain the concept of a budget to them. My 7-year-old at the time, obviously the children at that age, they like to have birthday parties with all the bells and whistles. They want maybe a big party with lots of people there. But having a conversation about budget and let them understand that there is a limit to actually what they can spend. They were able to run with it really. They understood what that meant. They understood that they couldn't invite everyone. They understood they couldn't spend too much money on things. They understood that they had to limit the entertainment, that value that they can actually get for that particular birthday. That a budget is something that they need to use in a variety of ways, being able to prioritize what they need and be able to put the right things in the right order and spend correctly. Even these days, because they've understood the importance of budgeting, sometimes they even say, "Oh, mommy and daddy, you guys are spending too much money on this, it's too expensive, then let's not do this, let's go to this place, let's go to that place, it's cheaper." So I mean, it's something that that's a value or as a principle that will grow with them as they get older.
I came across a research by the OECD, the Organization of Economic Cooperation and Development, which was published in 2017. The research found that based on this financial literacy test given to these children, only 12% of 15-year-olds could answer very basic financial literacy questions. There was another research that was published by a money charity. It found that 76% of teachers believe that their responsibility for developing children's financial intelligence lies with the parents. So it's important that you're demonstrating the right example for your child at that age as they start to form impressions about money, about managing finances. And these are the sort of balancing concepts that we need to teach our children, just so it helps them think more around preserving wealth rather than consuming. Good financial literacy from an early age will help prevent problems later on in life. I became interested in financial intelligence and the importance of it after I read Rich Dad Poor Dad, a very popular title that most people will be familiar with. However, the one statement that I took away from that book that has always resonated with me, that has been quite useful even beyond developing financial intelligence, is the statement in the book by the author Robert T. Kiyosaki. This statement is quite powerful because it opens our minds and it opens the possibilities. Whenever I've been faced with a challenge, it's always been, how can I solve this? And for instance, after reading that book, which my friend, a childhood friend, Naomi, gifted me at the time, within a year of receiving that book, I'd purchased my first property in my late teens just by applying that concept. So the statement, how can I afford it, is something that I've taken through all aspects of my life beyond finance. For example, I share a story in the book where my daughter had missed out on athletics trial 1 year before, and the next year we came up with a strategy of how can we help her get into the athletics team. And it's something that we applied. We all worked as a team. Her dad took her jogging and helped with some aspects of the training, and we got her into the team. Writing your plan down and then thinking about the different building blocks that will help you achieve that overall plan is a powerful problem-solving approach and mindset. Here is a summary of the importance of developing early financial literacy skills in children. As you can see, this is a concept that can start from the age of 6 or 7 in the children, and it's up to us as parents to make the most of these teachable moments to instill these key principles in our children. Thank you for your time.